Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, people, and welcome. It's a Champions League. It starts with Arsenal and Liverpool favorites ahead of PSG and Real Madrid. Wallahi, surprise. Did you know that?
Says who?
Opta, everything. It's an analysis. Oh, let me show you the picture. He didn't see the picture. He doesn't know. It's actually analyzed to every single stage. What's the percentage of this club reaching the stage based on the teams you face, the opponents, everything. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see, guys, hit that like button, people. We need your help because this is absolutely, the algorithms are not in our favor. YouTube is bugging, so we need your help by liking the video. Get involved. Let me show you. Allah al-Azim, you didn't know this.
No.
It's ridiculous. Here you go. No. Here we go. Yes, it's right here. Save image. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. I'm gonna. Do you want the whole thing? Well, you want?
Yeah, show us the whole thing. Why not?
Well, I want only the top teams. Okay, there is two pictures.
Yeah, show the whole thing. Yeah.
One is the top teams and one only the. Bismillah, Allah. Here you go. These are two pictures. 1, 2. Watch this. This is very interesting, actually.
Show me.
Here you go. This is the top teams only. Okay, so only the top teams. Liverpool to reach the quarterfinal is 72%. Arsenal 68. Semi-final 51. Final 34. Winner 20%. Okay, 20.4%. Arsenal 16. PSG 12%. City 8. Barcelona, Chelsea 7. Real Madrid 5. Bayern Munich 4.3. Inter 3. Okay, this is crazy, huh? So just to summarize this.
I love the fact Newcastle have a bigger chance of winning the Champions League than Spurs.
No, but it's bullshit, yani. Bigger than Napoli as well. This is bullshit. But it's analyzed based on like what is everything. Like it's analyzed based on your like the teams you face. Watch this. These are the percentages of the team. So Arsenal are actually second favorites in this competition. Actually, can you guys imagine this shit? Arsenal are second favorites in this competition. Do you believe this shit?
Do I believe that Arsenal are second favorites?
Yes, in your opinion.
I will surprise you with my answer. I don't think they're second favorites, but I think Arsenal can win the Champions League. خلاص شيل الصورة حبيبي شيلها خلاص خلص رصيد هالصورة. Yes, I do believe that Arsenal do have a chance. Here's the thing. Arteta's style of football is actually not bad to implement in the Champions League.
Here's the thing. You look at Arsenal are favorites in the Champions League.
You know who's the only club that knocked out Diego Simeone in Champions League history?
I know Arsenal. Arteta.
Until 2 years ago, the only club that Diego Simeone lost to in the Champions League was Real Madrid or Juve that Ronaldo played for. So the
people but they lost يعني السنة اللي فاتت they lost يعني تعريس يعني.
Here's the thing in the Champions League. Styles make fights. The Champions League is a little bit like UFC and way less like actual football. It's about the styles. Let's look at Real Madrid. Hello? Who does Real Madrid suit more? Liverpool or Arsenal?
Liverpool طبعا.
Who would Real Madrid do better against?
Liverpool طبعا.
I agree. Who would Atletico Madrid do better against?
Arsenal.
That's the thing. Why? Because styles make fights. If I'm looking at the Champions League, if I'm Liverpool Football Club, I don't want to face Real Madrid. I don't want to face PSG. If I'm Arsenal, I don't want to face Inter. I don't want to face Atletico. I don't want to face terrorist low blocks if I'm Arsenal, and I don't want to face good counter-attacking team if I'm Liverpool. And you'll see this tomorrow. Atletico will come to Anfield, try to park the bus and everything, but eventually the bus will get broken, and we will slap them.
I actually think that Arsenal are favorites to the Champions League this season.
You have to always take it too far.
But that's not too far. I actually thought about it while you talk. While you talk, Madrid
Why you disrespect Liverpool so much?
No, because I think
Best
you
team in
don't,
Europe knocked us out on penalties, Mo.
because I don't think you have the depth. And I think you're gonna go very hard for the 21st. The 21.
May I remind
That
you?
no, but I'm talking about
It's
defense, midfield. To be honest with you, Konate cannot play 2 games a week. It's hard. The history tells us this. Arsenal have 2 teams at the back, يا أخي. Like Arsenal can tomorrow can they play Mosquera, Hincapia, Miles
Tomorrow the
Lewis-Skelly.
game is in an hour, habibi.
What I mean, yeah, like tomorrow, yeah, like if in 2 days Arsenal can play a back line, and then the next day they can play a different back line. You know what I'm talking in the league.
Yeah.
So you don't. Yani you don't.
Yeah.
So I actually think that Arsenal. I am actually Mo loves to be controversial. No, I don't. Okay, it's actually I thought about it. They have the best defense in Europe.
I don't think saying the team that got to the semis can win it.
It's favorite by adding a striker and adding depth. Last season they didn't have depth. They played fucking what's his name, Kivior and Mikel Merino up top. Martinelli left and Nwaneri right in some games. Yani, now they have Madueke, Eze, Eucharist, Havertz is gonna be back. They have a back line. So how am I being controversial if I'm saying the team that has the most depth, right, that I don't believe that they are favorites to win their league? It comes. Here's the thing. Here is the thing, guys. This is what you have. I have scenarios in my head. I kind of build these scenarios in my head. Comes March, quarterfinal of the Champions League.
Why
Liverpool
are you talking as a Manchester City supporter? Why are you talking? You got knocked out in the playoffs last season.
by
If
Real
you
Madrid
face
who
any
got
team
beat
that
5.
has good counter attack, you're gonna get immediately eliminated. If Newcastle face Manchester City, you're getting knocked out. If Spurs face you, you're getting knocked out. Dortmund can knock you out. Why are you talking like you're big bad City? Not this again, Mo. Why are you saying it? خلاص حبيبي, the days of City are not like the 2 years ago, 3 years ago. You're not the same guy. You're not the same guy. Arsenal fans think I hate their club. Arsenal fans think I have an agenda against Arsenal. Even I say that Arsenal have a chance. City have no chance. You don't. City's chances is like the chances of an Atletico. That's it. That's it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Okay.
I literally just read a chat that isn't a super chat. And now you're gonna get
It's very
mad.
strange. We have 0
Because you
super
lie.
chats and we're
We
interacting
don't
with
want
the chat.
Wesley's view because he's a liar. No problem. Yeah, like get blocked. And now, like a bitch, you'll sit in the chat and don't reply. Go ahead. Father. 10 minutes into the stream, we haven't even had a super chat. We are all normal chats and we're responding and we're replying and having a conversation, but you're a bot. You're not a human being. Go ahead, Mo.
Okay, let me tell you. I have a
Wallahi,
scenario.
10 minutes into the show, we haven't even had any super chats. We've already argued twice. We're having a great conversation. Random bot. This guy only reads super chats. Yeah, just now we responded to a non-super chatter. What's wrong with people?
Okay, let me tell you. I have a scenario that people might not like. Okay? That might not like. Comes March.
Here we go. Why do you always like to dramatize things, يا أخي? Comes March طوالي. His first 2 words.
Comes March. Liverpool might be 6, 7, 8 points ahead of Arsenal at that time. Somehow. Liverpool are fully focused on winning their games. Arsenal maybe 4 points behind Liverpool. Liverpool have Isak. They win the majority of the games. Arsenal are like full throttle. We're fucking playing our first team in the Champions League. We are not getting scored on. Every game is fucking away from home, 0-0, 1-0 at home, 2-1 at home, something like this, you know? I believe that at that time, Liverpool, if you're in the quarterfinal or something, in my opinion, if I'm a Liverpool fan, I'm fucking obsessed. The 21st, if Liverpool are ahead, bro, fuck the Champions League. You got 6. Fuck the Champions League. The 21 for Liverpool, because انت بتشرب ايكوس. انت يا كل مصر بتشرب ايكوس. انت عارف كده؟ كل
Yeah,
مصر.
it's better than cigarettes. I want to quit إن شاء الله. خلاص.
I don't think it's better, but fine. It's يعني.
I did my research
ask.
I read the articles and everything anyway.
طيب الحمد لله. والله العظيم, people are saying this is not good. I'm actually giving you a scenario. Liverpool should absolutely focus so much in the league. So much. You don't understand. winning the league for Liverpool this season is not only gonna bury Man United. انت مش فاهم in the mud يعني their heads are gonna be like خلاص ما فيش talk. They're not gonna talk. All this fucking talk about one league in 30 years, come back when you have a 20. Here you go. Because you used to mock them, come back when you have 19. Now the for years, come back when you have a 20 until you won the number 19. Now and then the number 20 last season. Here we go.
Sorry to disappoint you, but Liverpool can win both.
Currently, you don't have the depth. Currently, you don't.
Until you believe in Indy Kyla, صح?
Uh-huh.
He said we were looking at signing Baleba in January.
I know that you're looking for. I don't think Brighton are gonna sell Baleba in January because
Brighton
they know
are a
that.
selling club. They will sell at any
No,
time.
but I know that they're gonna make more money unless you offer like the 100 million they want. In the summer, they said next summer you can negotiate. But to be honest with you, I don't think Baleba is worth 100 million. Yani.
No, he's not. He's worth like.
Well, Liverpool are not. I don't take Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes as idiots. They're the smartest people in the transfer market. They're not stupid. They're the smartest guys. They would make more next summer, to be honest. Fair, like, and I, by the way, I heard you yesterday on your show saying that you would like Wharton more than Baleba. I don't think
100%.
I don't think so.
Wharton suits us so much more.
No, it doesn't. But we can talk. If you want to talk about it, I can explain my point of view. You can explain your point of view.
Yeah, no problem.
You have all the technical people in the world in your team. Bro, McAllister is technical. Gravenberch, by the way, people that don't understand, Gravenberch is so technical, by the way. The motherfucker is like next level. No, but technical in terms of like going around the pitch and like.
Dribbling, carrying the ball, everything.
And even, by the way, small passes here and there. He did it in the first 4 games.
Small passes, he's very good.
I'm not talking about creativity. You have the creativity. In McAllister, on paper, Wirtz should be him and Palmer the best 10s in the league and no argument about it. Maybe when Foden is like at his best. Okay? Mm-hmm. But Foden is not even a creative player. We saw that Foden is more of a direct player. What you're missing is the physical guy. The fight guy, the guy that will carry the ball and physical. You know what? When Inter played Juventus, everyone coming out of the game and saying, yeah, Hakan Çalhanoğlu scored 2 bangers. Barella's doing all of this. Do you know what Juventus had? Kefram Turam, a running machine and a physical specimen. Every time Hakan Çalhanoğlu trying to dribble, Kefram Turam is like grinning. Everyone, Barella, Mkhitaryan, even Zelensky, it doesn't matter. What you don't have is that motherfucker midfielder that will absolutely run everybody to the ground. It can be Baleba. In the league, it can be Onana. There are others in the league that are very strong as well. I don't know. Kamara is like that, but it's not like Baleba. Baleba completes Liverpool midfield. Who gets dropped? I don't know. I don't know. That's not my job. That's Arne Slot's job. But if Liverpool get Baleba, and Baleba, Gravenberch, Wirtz, Szoboszlai, Curtis Jones, and McAllister, no one will talk to me about any midfield in the world that is more complete than this. They would have everything. Passing, physicality, carrying, through balls, long balls, right? Everything is complete. Everything. That's my opinion. And Adam Wharton is not an upgrade on McAllister on paper. He's not.
Here's the thing. Adam Wharton is a creator from deep. He's someone that gives us an extra element of creativity. I don't think you can ever have enough creativity. That's the thing. I don't think you can ever have enough creativity. I think there is a fear I have a little bit that McAllister might be leaving this summer. I have this fear. It's a little bit of a fear. Just so you know, there are Liverpool fans who do agree with you. This is not like Drifty agrees with your logic. We had Drifty on the show. Drifty agrees with your logic. Matt and Callum, as an example, agree with my logic. Because if we want to replicate...
Drifty knows ball, you all don't know ball.
If we want to replicate slot ball like properly, we need a better passing DM, if you would like. We need someone who can pass the ball a lot better. He would basically be Trent in DM. Now, my personal fear is McAllister goes to Madrid in the summer.
Yeah, but that's a different story. And I'm not talking about replacing McAllister.
I'm talking about something a bit more realistic. And I think it's a possibility, basically. But for me, I think Wharton suits us more if we want to implement slot ball. Implementing slot ball is implementing what he did at Feyenoord, is implementing that passing stuff. and I think that includes someone like an Adam Wharton.
But can I ask
Now,
you,
we're
can I
talking
tell you something? There is no player like that anymore in the world. The deep line playmaker, the regista guy.
Yeah,
doesn't
Wharton
exist.
is a regista.
He's not. There's nobody
Wharton
like
is 100% a regista. Don't
not
lie.
like that. Not like that. Not what you think. Not okay. Back in the days, Pirlo, for example, used to be a guy around him, two guys that run. He's the creator. Okay.
Yeah.
In Xavi, something like this, deeper. Wharton is not a deep line playmaker. If Wharton comes to Liverpool and you play Wharton McAllister verse, you get run over. Every
Or
time
we
someone
beat
goes,
teams by keeping the ball, like Vitinha,
but
Neves,
I explained this to you before about Liverpool, right? I explained this to you before about Liverpool. There is only one guy in the world that would rather, pass the ball back to the goalkeeper rather than play the risky passes, okay? And you know who's that guy, right? He used to play corners, short corners to go back to recycle to the other side.
Who?
It's Pep Guardiola. Liverpool, I'm being serious, by the way. Liverpool as a team with Salah, Gakpo, Isak. I'm being serious. Let me finish that take because it's very important in football. I said that about Chelsea and I said that about Liverpool last season.
The goalkeeper is crazy.
يا حبيبي, they never used to cross at Barcelona. Never cross ولا بتاخرة. Pass the ball around and pass it back to start an attack عادي. Corner is a throw-in for Barcelona. Like, this is it. ما فيش corners. Corners pass it back to go. Anyway, long story short, Liverpool are a team full of energy, different than Pep Guardiola. What I mean by this, Liverpool players, like Chelsea players, take risks. Do you know who's the team is like, do you know who's the team that don't lose the ball? Arsenal. That's why they're boring. You know the team that don't take risks, that you won't have a player trying to thread the through pass that is 50%. I had a manager before, two types, okay? مسيب الخير أمين عرابي أخو أسامة عرابي. He used to say, if there is a chance to put your teammate 50% one-on-one, try it. I wouldn't mind it. Okay? I had another manager later, right? When I grew older, he was trying to play position football. Okay? Do you know what he used to say? I don't want you to play any risky passes. ما تحاولش تلعب لي الكرة. Don't try to play long ball. Don't try to play behind the defense. Don't try to run the channel. Don't try to do the shit. Right? If the pass is 90%, play it. Otherwise, pass to the closest guy to you and keep the ball. Liverpool are not Man City. You will have Wirtz, McAllister, Salah, Isak, Gakpo. They take risks. Take risks means you lose the ball. Take risks means you are suspect to a little bit.
Salah.
Isak is a risk taker. Isak will try to dribble. Isak is not a position. Olise a risk taker. Absolutely. He tries to dribble. All of your players you're talking about are risk takers. You know what I'm talking about? Like, he won't play the position fucking. And that's why Liverpool are not boring. You watch Liverpool, every time someone gets the ball, they're trying to make things happen. That's why Liverpool lose the ball, they get it back. Liverpool lose the ball, get it back. Get it back. Right away. But that is mixed. Man City don't fucking lose the ball. They lose it to a throw-in, goal kick. You know that. Man City lose it to a throw-in, goal kick. They never lose the ball like this. And that is the difference. So I believe that you need that physical specimen in the midfield. By the way, Gravenberch is doing a very good job.
What you're saying, I want to explain something to you. This is one of the rare cases where I'm not wrong and you're not wrong. It's just two completely different perspectives. Now, I believe that Slot would like to replicate an idea of PSG last season. Now, here's the thing. You cannot replicate PSG with Salah and Gakpo, and you cannot replicate PSG with Gravenberch and McAllister. There's a reason why I'm looking at this Adam Wharton situation. I believe Adam Wharton, from a passing, playmaking, deep playmaker perspective, is exactly what the doctor ordered. You refer to a Pirlo, you refer to a Jorginho, you refer to a player like that. Adam Wharton is the definition of that. I think Adam Wharton had a game this season where he had 100% passing accuracy in one game. Like, the guy, from a passing perspective, he's very good at this. Like, this is basically Adam Wharton's game. By the way, just quickly, big up to everyone who just joined us from the Football Terrace. Thank you to Terry for the raid. And by the way, we're going to keep you entertained all day long. So after this, you're going to come to my watch along, the Arsenal Bilbao watch along. And then after that, Mo's live at night as well, analyzing all the games from today and looking forward to the games tomorrow. So hit the like button, subscribe. We're going to have you entertained the whole day. By the way, we're only 10 subs away from like 10.7k. I know there's 10 frauds who haven't subbed yet, so please do subscribe right now and like the video. As I was saying, look, I think this is one of the rare cases where neither one of us are wrong. We're just talking about two different perspectives. We're talking about two different perspectives. That's my thing. Like, we're talking about a perspective where one perspective, my perspective is, I think Slot wants to replicate Vitinha, Ruiz, and Joao Neves. And also, I have a fear that McAllister might leave this summer. This is my honest fear. It's a fear I have, okay? It's a genuine fear that I have. And I'll say this before I go pray and come back. It's a genuine fear that I have with McAllister leaving this summer, right? So he might end up staying and I might be completely like 100% wrong. Hello? But if he does stay, I think it's a possibility that, you know, this is a genuine thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why for me, I think if we wanted a Jorginho type player, which is Adam Wharton, he would suit us, but in a different way. So how would Liverpool defend? The opposite of what Mo's saying. Liverpool would defend by keeping the ball. Now, will it be as boring as Arsenal? No. Will it be as boring as Manchester City 3 years ago? No. But it will be in a level where Liverpool defend by keeping the ball, Liverpool defend by keeping possession, Liverpool defend by holding the spaces, Liverpool defend by not allowing as many counter-attacking opportunities. I watched again, sorry to Mo, I apologize, but I did do it. I watched the highlights of PSG Inter, and I watched the types of goals that PSG scored. Certain players with technique, Mo, will play their way out of pressure, will play their way out of a press, will play their way out of anything. If I have a midfield three, hypothetically speaking, my midfield three is Wharton, McAllister, and Wirtz, okay? Let's say that's my midfield three. Can that midfield three get overrun? And Mo is right, 100%. But at the same time, if my midfield has the ball, I can also basically limit the opposition by keeping the ball. I defend by keeping the ball, because who is gonna press McAllister, Wharton, and Wirtz and win the ball from them? Who? Like, of course,
there is a lot.
Even Xavi lost the ball, even Iniesta lost the ball. But we're talking about percentages here. You have to play the percentage game. So I think we would basically, this is how I look at it. And after this, I'll let you go and respond. I think Liverpool will basically defend in 4s and attack in 6s. So how will it be? It will be Wharton and McAllister in front of the 2 centre-backs, or Wharton and Gravenberch, whoever, in front of the 2 centre-backs. And then the 2 centre-backs in a high line. And then the whole rest of the team will be in offensive mode. So I'll get Frimpong and Olise / Salah on the right-hand side. I'll get Wirtz and Isak down the middle. I'll get Kerkez and Gakpo down the left, or whichever left winger. So I'm essentially offering so many triangle opportunities, so many crossing opportunities. And we saw it in the Burnley game a little bit when Frimpong came on. As soon as Frimpong came on, Salah looked 100 times better. It's not a coincidence. It's not, because Salah cannot work with underlap. We found this out last season. Me and Mo were one of the few YouTubers who called it out. It's easy to go here. Salah played like shit. Habibi, Salah had Kwanzaa behind him in the final at Wembley. Salah against Burnley had Szoboszlai behind him. It doesn't work. Underlapping players don't work with Salah. And I don't think they'll work with Olise. You need overlapping players. Overlapping, right back. And that's the same problem, once again, we saw with Chelsea against Brentford. Had Chelsea started Reece James and Cucurella, I promise you they probably don't even concede that first goal that they conceded. Probably don't.
Yeah.
Go ahead now.
My response to what Husam is saying is that I don't think anyone can do that position-based football to the team. I believe if PSG go to the Premier League, they don't win the league. In my opinion, by the way. And it showed in the Chelsea game. Forget the Inter game and how PSG played against Inter. PSG were not a better team against Arsenal. I believe that if that position-based football, only Pep Guardiola can do it to win the league. I don't think Arne Slot can do it. I don't think anyone can do it. Because there is nobody that is not willing to take risks. And Liverpool players will take risks. They are not going to have the ball the majority of the time. They absolutely going to be... Barcelona will destroy the Premier League if they have Messi. That's different. And with Pep Guardiola as well. PSG, if they come to the Premier League, they won't win it. It will be Liverpool, it will be Arsenal, it will be Man City, it will be someone from that. I genuinely believe that physicality in the midfield is needed in the Premier League. You cannot go a whole season without a midfield that is not physical, that is not... Last season, Szoboszlai was providing this. as well. Sabozla was providing this as well. Very good. Actually, people underrate Gravenberch last season interceptions. In the first half of the season, which basically where Liverpool won the league, the physicality is there. Even against Brentford, Chelsea, you watch freaking Caicedo, the guy is a fucking octopus. The amount of interceptions, the amount of physical tackles in the Premier League, I don't think you can absolutely just do the whole position unless you are fucking Pep Guardiola, which is you're not going to take risks. Pep Guardiola teams don't take risks, to be honest with you. They don't. Right? Husam is praying, so he's coming back. He's coming back. Phineas is saying, I won't say they could not lose, but it would be a challenge. Yes, I'm saying that they wouldn't be like the utmost favorites to win the league. I would say otherwise, to be honest with you. I would say otherwise. The physicality is so important in the Premier League, and I believe that is one of the reasons like a lot of midfielders like Baleba and Onana, they shine in the Premier League. And you need the technical ability. You need the Enzo Fernandez's. You need the McAllisters. You need sometimes the Odegaards. You need all of this. You need the Fodens. But there's only one manager. And what Husam is saying, and I'm going to respond to this by actually telling him something. The only guy that is willing, that beat Pep Guardiola, actually, when Pep Guardiola was in the league is Jurgen Klopp, and Jurgen Klopp didn't play the same brand of football. Now Husam wants to play the same position-based football with Liverpool and try to win the league. I don't think it's going to happen, to be honest. Adam Wharton, it will work for Liverpool, but I'm not, to be honest, I'm not scared playing McAllister, Adam Wharton, and Florian Wirtz currently. It's not a scary midfield, to be honest. It's not a midfield that will tell me, oh my God, it's absolutely going to run me over. There is a chance that you can beat that midfield. If that midfield play against Chelsea, I think Chelsea look better. You know what I mean? Caicedo, Baleba at Liverpool, I think that makes a lot of sense because they have a McAllister, because they have Wirtz. That is what I think, to be honest. Of course, in attack, which is what people don't understand. In attack, Liverpool are just with Isak, they're unstoppable, in my opinion. I'm not hearing anyone telling me that, oh my God, with Isak is not going to be, like Isak is not going to be like the guy that, it might not work because I've seen it before, players don't work. That is not substance, to be honest. That is not substance for me. Defense-wise, well, Liverpool are so fucking light. It's unbelievable, to be honest. And I think Liverpool fans are doing what Arsenal fans are doing now, which is Arsenal fans, because Saliba and Gabriel played the majority of 2 seasons ago. They thought that they can go the whole season without having an injury, and then injuries happen. If an injury comes to Liverpool, God forbid, I think Liverpool will fall off a little bit, especially to Van Dijk or Konate. I hope that Van Dijk doesn't get injured, but Liverpool are so light at the back, it's unbelievable. It's ridiculous. They have no cover that is efficient in the league. And I'm telling you, without Van Dijk, Liverpool concede a lot of goals. Forget even Konate. Van Dijk is the guy for Liverpool. Without Van Dijk is 70% of Liverpool's defense. 70. So guys, we got 600 people in the house and only 120 likes. So can we get the likes up a little bit? And also there is like 10 subs away, 5 subs away from 10.7. We can get there, guys. If you guys can help us, hit that like button, people. Come on now. No, in the Premier League. No, anybody that says not in the Premier League, in the Premier League, right? In the Premier League. If Van Dijk is not there, Liverpool don't win as many games. And anybody that says otherwise, you don't know. The way Van Dijk, it's not only about his defending, it's about the confidence. It's about what he offers to the team, to be honest. And Liverpool don't have a backup for Van Dijk, to be honest. That's a leader, to be honest. They don't. They don't have a backup that is a leader as much. By the way, the lineup for Arsenal is out. It's Madueke and Eze with Eucharist and Mikel Merino. He doesn't start Nwaneri again. He's going for Mikel Merino, probably because it's Spain and stuff like this. It's not obvious. It's not what I mean by obvious. It is the leadership is not the leadership. What I mean by that, I actually believe the time Jurgen Klopp was able to switch to play fully the way he wants to play and press all the way and all the stuff is by Virgil van Dijk. If I have a defender like Virgil van Dijk, I'm able to push my line 10, 15 yards up. That means the midfield push 10, 15 yards up. That means the offensive line push 10, 15 yards up in pressing. That means I can actually play one down. What I mean by one down, I can actually, Van Dijk probably arguably for me is the only one that can do the one-on-one with ease. To be honest with you, with ease, Van Dijk. He is the guy that is, for me, changes your style completely. Just to answer you, Michelle, I'm not sure. I'm a 50-50 about it, but I don't think he will go back to the form of last season, which is what we told Liverpool fans, that last season was an anomaly, right? It was an anomaly. Van de Ven, it's because of the speed, but no, the Van Dijk has something that is the reading of the game, guys. Wallahi, people don't understand. I love proactive defenders, and Van Dijk is the most proactive defender in the world. Probably Van Dijk, for me, is the guy that reads the game the best out of all the defenders that ever played in the Premier League. There is nobody that is better than him. The way he reads offenses. He prevents the passes before they actually happen by actually being in the right place. Saliba is not close. I'm telling you, to be honest with you, SE, I'm telling you, and I'm going to say this before Sam comes in. Van Dijk, I'm going to rate it by 100, right? Van Dijk is a 98 out of 100 defender. Saliba might be like a 90, something like this. Gabriel is 90, 92. Saliba, I don't think you understand. I don't think people know what I'm talking about the way that reading the game. Like Van Dijk is a guy that you can trust anyone to be actually next to him. Anyone. However, it depends on who you play on right back. If you play fucking Frimpong, it's very attacking.
What's the point you're making?
It's about the Liverpool are so light, and I think Van Dijk is 80% of Liverpool defensive strength. 80. And without Van Dijk, Liverpool will not be able to push the lines high, will not be able to play the same way they play.
80% though, don't you think that's a bit much?
No, it's not. Because it's not only about defending. When you have Virgil van Dijk, remember in 2018, when you got Van Dijk in January? The way Jurgen Klopp played before Van Dijk and the way Jurgen Klopp played after Van Dijk, it's 15 yards different. Just 15 yards, just it. He allowed everyone at Liverpool to press extra 10 yards up. So now you're smothering the teams even more. Yeah, I mean, we watched it against Inter when you played Inter. Like, I'm watching
when
the game
Lautaro was afraid to dribble.
but bro, it's not only Lautaro, bro. Everyone is afraid. Bro, everyone. They try. You can try. But then you have to pass. Because I played, like, at my level, I played against defenders that kind of similar. But, you know, McAllister, Gravenberch will not push that high if it wasn't for Van Dijk. He wouldn't be able to push both Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold if it's not for Van Dijk. If you have any other defender in the history, they get exposed. Long ball in the channels. And I'm going to say this, and I explained it last season and people didn't understand it. I played against defenders, right, that are good. Virgil van Dijk, his angles. And I saw it in the Premier League, actually. I saw it in the Premier League.
Why do you think Saliba can't do this?
He can't. He's not there yet. The experience, it's like reading. I'm going to tell you, let me tell you something.
Can Gabriel do it?
Not yet. I'm going to tell you something that Van Dijk did that nobody can do. No John Terry, no Rio Ferdinand, nobody. Just only like nobody. I think Liverpool were playing Wolves last season. Who, like Fulham. Jimenez plays for Fulham, right?
Yes.
Jimenez plays for Fulham. And the ball was on the right side with Tete guy that plays right back.
Tete, yes.
Kenny Tete. And Liverpool pushed everyone is pressing. Jimenez went to the right side, the line, and asked him for the ball. Tete looks up, and there is only one pass, right? There's only one pass to the legs or the channel of this. Tete chose to actually turn and shield the ball instead of passing. Do you know why? Van Dijk was standing in an angle that Tete knew, and you can see it. The people that played football know exactly what I'm talking about. If he passes to him in his feet, Van Dijk is close enough to go and intercept. If he plays in the channel, Van Dijk is far enough to have the head start and go get it. So there is no way to play. So he prevented the pass before it even happened by actually standing the right place at the right time and the right
It's
place.
like when Maldini said, if you made a tackle, you made a mistake already.
Exactly. Wallah, exactly this. And Tete looked at like, there is no way I'm passing it to this guy.
Which
It's
defenders in football history you think is better than Van Dijk then, since you're so high on him?
In my opinion, like I didn't watch Baresi that much, to be honest with you. I didn't watch Baresi that much.
Yeah.
I think defenders wise, I think Nesta, because Nesta was elite in tackle and elite in reading the game. He was fucking phenomenal. I think Maldini as a center back or a left back, center back, as well as better
Is Van
Van
Dijk
Dijk.
better than Thiago Silva?
Miles.
Is Van Dijk better than
Miles.
Cannavaro?
By the way, I'm gonna tell you, Miles better than Thiago
Is
Silva.
Van Dijk better than Cannavaro?
Yes.
Rio Ferdinand, John Terry?
Yes.
Oh, is he better than Ramos?
Yes.
PK?
It's not even close.
Puyol?
It's not close.
Yap Stam?
Close.
But who's better?
Van Dijk.
John Terry, Rio? Company? Sol Campbell? Tony
Company
Adams.
not even close.
Okay.
Company's
so
not even
basically-
close.
So basically, if we're talking historically, you think only two centre backs are better than Van Dijk?
In modern era, I didn't watch Baresi. There is Beckenbauer. There is
no
plenty.
one's talking about Franz Beckenbauer and stuff. We're
Yeah,
talking about the
I
modern
didn't
era.
watch Baresi.
Okay, so you
That is
think
my opinion.
so you think only Nesta and Maldini from the ones you've seen is better?
In my opinion, yes.
Okay.
That is my opinion, by the way, and I'm like, and I think he is the individually. There is nobody come close but Maldini and Nesta, in my opinion. No one comes close.
I understand what you're saying. I hear you.
Yeah, I mean, he has everything: speed, physicality, reading of the game, header. By the way, there is one more thing. Van Dijk is elite in diagonal passes. Elite. Okay. Do you guys understand? Read the game. A+. Tackles A+. Physicality, God built him like a tank. Okay, that's not me. It's just built. Speed, he got the speed. You cannot outpace him. Right? For me, Husam is asking more. He's not asking you, German chicken wing. For me, that is my opinion.
Here's the thing, because obviously
Nostalgia and he's over Terry and all this stuff.
I do think nostalgia takes over. Like, that's the thing that will happen on Ahwa on Sunday. They were like, Salah can never be in the conversation with Henry because he had games where he didn't affect the game. Habibi, Henry had games where he didn't affect the game. Ronaldo had games where he didn't affect the game. Did Messi against Inter affect the game when Mourinho ran the touchline? No, he didn't affect the game. So there is, even the most elite players have games where they don't affect the game. I do feel like nostalgia does come into it, though.
Yeah, 100%. It's just, it happens.
3/4
all
of the
time.
people in the chat didn't even watch Nesta, just so you know.
You don't
Or
even.
They watched
Yeah,
Maldini when he was 40 at the AC Milan.
Yes.
I promise you that's their last experience of Maldini. 40
That's
years
like,
old. Maldini.
that's like, I'm going to tell you something.
Even the people who mentioned Yap Stam. When was Yap Stam prime? Early 2000s. But I'll tell you something, even I didn't see him.
Lazio, Man United, and that's about
Early 2000s.
and Milan,
I didn't watch.
and Milan.
I didn't
and
watch
Milan.
Yap Stam prime. So how
Yeah,
can
yeah.
someone in the chat say Yap Stam when you didn't want? You're fucking 21. يعني انت شو عرفك بياب Stam يعني? His prime was before you're born. You get
And
me? That's
like, there is a take that I'm gonna search it now. Okay, there is a take, right?
what is it? Lucio, someone in the chat said.
Yeah, Lucio played for my club. Are you mad? Lucio's not. Lucio's is Van Dijk left calf. He's not even left leg, like just the calf.
Wow.
Yeah, and he won a treble for me.
تفضل.
Okay.
Zanetti.
Staffy
Let's
said,
compare fullbacks to centre backs now.
let's
Zanetti.
compare someone who played in the middle, fullback, like
Yeah, who else you want to bring up to Rubulu Clay? Marcelo or Van Dijk?
Cafu.
Cafu?
Staffy tweeted on September 8th, which is something I saw. I didn't want to comment on it. He said maturing is realizing that Neymar at his prime was better than Ronaldinho. That is the opposite of nostalgia. I'm going to say something that people don't understand. one of the best seasons that ever happened in football from a player, and his prime was short. And I'm not sure you watched that season. Is 05, 06 Ronaldinho when they won the Champions League and the league? Like I've never seen
Stamford
someone that
Bridge
has
goal.
like I've never seen someone that has so much highlights in one season. Like, yeah, Messi has the goals and all the stuff. Like, there's so many highlights in that season from Ronaldinho. It's like he really ran games by himself. Like, it was fucking unbelievable. Like, I don't understand how can someone be that good in one season.
I always say Ronaldinho is the 50 Cent of football. He was amazing for 4 years, but those 4 years, no one could talk to him.
Me too. I'm like, that 05 season, I believe if football was by goats, yeah, I used to hate fucking
Ronaldinho was
football.
elite, I'd say, from 2002 until 2007.
I did it 2002. It was PSG. It doesn't count. It doesn't count.
Even then, he was like,
Yeah, it doesn't count that much. Like when he moved to Barcelona, like people don't understand that when Ronaldinho played for Barcelona, wallahi, I used to have friends, Real Madrid fans. They said we used to hate football because every time we watch Barcelona, it's the same as Messi, but even worse. Because the Barcelona team was good, but it wasn't as good as the Barcelona team that played with Messi. Like Messi at some times had, Pedro, who used to score in every single game he scored. He used to have like Xavi, Iniesta, Henry, Suarez. Damn. He used to do this, right? Well, big up my man for that super chat. It's a fantastic super chat. And
big up Aboud. This Aboud, by the way, make him mod.
What did he
came back on a new
change?
account. Yeah, he came back on a new account. Dubs in the chat for Aboud. Big up to you, Aboud. Appreciate you.
Yeah, Aboud, thank you so much. Good luck to your
so
team.
much, my brother.
Bomba. Someone said Aboud Bomba.
Aboud Bomba. Yep.
Bomba. Thank you, Aboud Habibi, for supporting us and supporting the channel. Appreciate you so much, wallahi. Thank you. Like, I'm going to tell you something. You know that Ronaldo 96, 97, when he scored like 30 goals for Barcelona, like, people don't understand how hard is it to do that then. And he won Ballon d'Or, he was like 20 or 90 or something like this. But anyway, that was the take. I want to move to Arsenal a little bit before the game starts. Did you see the line?
Arsenal 10 minutes before the game.
Did you see? I want to have your take on this. Did you see the
By
line?
the way, we're 1 subscriber away from 10.7k. Likes up and subscribers up. I've been telling people, and guys, please as well, do this on Mo's channel and do this on my channel as well today. The algorithms are fucking us up on YouTube. So every like counts now 100 times more than it used to do before. You need to hit the like button because it helps the channel grow more and more. And subscribe to the channel as well. Go ahead, Mo. By the way, we have a rebuttal here just quickly. Van Dijk is the best in the modern era, but I can't compare Rio, Terry, Stam to Van Dijk due to different eras. Van Dijk found Giroud, Mitrovic most physical and tough, but Giroud is even top 20. Here's quick rebuttal. John Terry, Rio, and Yap Stam never were at halfway line against a quick winger. You say that the strikers now are way better than the strikers back. The strikers back then are better than now. True. The wingers now are 100 times better than the wingers back then, and you can't even convince me. Like there was no winger, even like an Adama Traore back in the day, where he's running at 70 kilometers per hour on the counter attack. Imagine John Terry on a high line. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah,
Mo.
that's it. And also, John Terry and Rio Ferdinand played next to elite center backs. Van Dijk played next to Ibn Khalti and Ibn Ahmed Husam. That's who he played with, and they looked good. And this is what people don't know. Like Husam's cousin and my cousin, and they look good. Like Van Dijk made Robertson. Van Dijk last season made Robertson finish the season. That's it. That's how good he is.
Yeah.
Van Dijk is so good that Arne Slot went the whole season without even playing a DM. Switching an attacking midfielder to a DM. Nobody has the guts to do this if you have... Van Dijk had John Terry had Makalili and Essien to protect him in front of him. Are you fucking mad?
Yeah.
You crazy?
Anyway, Arsenal.
He didn't start in one area and he started Moreno, Zubimendi, Rice. What's your take? Again, away at Bilbao.
My take is everyone needs to accept now Arteta is a terrorist. خلاص, accept it.
لا.
Honestly, Arteta is a terrorist and we have to accept it.
Let me do the redirect.
He played 3 years ago, you're never going to see again. خلاص, this is the type of manager he is. And there is nothing we can do about it. This is who he is. خلاص, we have to accept it. We have to acknowledge it. Now, terrorist football works in the Champions League. So there is nothing wrong with being a terrorist. It works in the Champions League.
How يا أخي Merino is very attacking midfielder. Seriously والله. والله. I'm being serious. Merino is like, he plays the striker for Spain. You know that, right? He literally plays as a striker for Spain.
Yeah, maybe Fabregas played striker for Spain. Stop it.
What do you want him to do?
Here's the thing.
I don't know why he doesn't play Nwaneri. I don't understand this.
If Slot was in Arteta's place today, what's the midfield three?
I have a different take.
What?
I think he doesn't play Nwaneri because me and you saw him. He shouts at Nwaneri the most out of everyone because Nwaneri doesn't listen to him. I don't think Nwaneri listens to the instructions, actually. I don't think so. I don't think Nwaneri buys into pass the ball 50 times. And Nwaneri takes the ball, I'm fucking dribbling. I'm doing my shit, you know? I'm enjoying my game.
Nwaneri is way too, like, street baller for him, is what you're saying?
Yeah. He's like, bro. And in this, he wants the 3 points away at Bilbao.
That's what Abdi has to say as well. He takes risks, basically.
Yeah. Yes, I believe so. Bro, the last game, every time the camera is on, he's like, Nwaneri. I know when he calls him, like, and I know that he's calling him because
Ethan.
I know that Nwaneri takes the ball, looks around, there is the triangle happening, and he's like, fuck this triangle, bro. I'm fucking not making people. I'm doing my shit, you know? I'm enjoying myself. Yeah. I don't think, and this is why I think Nwaneri, he doesn't trust him as much. I don't think he doesn't trust him as much. Because he's not. Arteta already have Madueke and Eze out of the, like, they do things out of the ordinary, right? He cannot have another guy. He cannot have Nwaneri again. That ruins the whole plan, in my opinion. Right? That ruins the whole plan. And listen, but Arsenal, if they win today, but again, the back line, Timba, Mosquera, Gabriel, Calafroi, David Raya, Zubamendi, Rice. Ya ammi, that midfield is something. That combination defensively. So how can you score against these guys?
Yeah.
The kings of nil-nils and 1-1s. Right, the kings.
That's why I'm saying, خلاص, everyone accept it, guys. يعني
لا بس خلاص مدويكي خلاص.
When I told Val make the thumbnail for Arsenal Bilbao, I know I have to be on my A game on the watch along because it's not going to be like this entertaining, sexy football. ما خلاص, we have to accept it. يعني والله. Why are we lying to each other? Today, Joker is going to get counter-attacking opportunities. You get me? Eze is going to be on the counter-attack with the ball, blah, blah, blah. ما خلاص, يعني this is who he is. There's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with this. خلاص, this is who he is as a manager, and we have to accept it, and we have to acknowledge it. خلاص, يعني there is no point of us every week make the same criticism again. خلاص.
No, but خلاص يا عسام, بس انت you are wrong here because he has Madueke and Eze. They're both out of the ordinary. They're both like expressive players. You know that.
احنا صرنا نحكي عن Madueke out of the ordinary.
Yes, Madueke
يعني
doesn't
in the
follow.
same stream, in the same
يعني
stream.
Madueke lost. يعني Madueke lost game. Give me one player. And under Arteta in the last 2 years attempted 12 dribbles in a game. Yani who does this? Give me one player. 12 dribbles. He attempted 12 dribbles. Yani who does this? You know that all the Arsenal players are like, pass it right, pass it right, pass it left, pass it right, let's go. Triangle. You know that shit. You know, it's all pass it left, pass it right.
Pass back.
Let's pass. You know that it's a whole game. Let's pass it here and there. Let's pass it. You know. Now Madueke takes like risks. 12 dribbles. Like Salah doesn't attempt 12 dribbles in a game. Eze took the ball. Or like, tell me the last time you saw an Arsenal player try to dribble in his half. Eze took the ball and like dribble in his half. Maybe he's changing the front line. Maybe.
His front line is a little bit good. Yani, I'm not denying this, but at the same time, I'm just saying, when we talk about the midfield, the back five, and the goalkeeper, خلاص حبيبي, yani, this is who he is. It's okay. We have to accept this. And by the way, for the Arsenal fans, it works. This defensive football, it works. Diego Simeone, up until 2 years ago, only lost to a team with Ronaldo in it. That's it.
Yeah, big up Nafisa for dropping the 50 piece. Appreciate you, RBBW, guys.
Big up Nafisa and Abudi.
Big up Mo and Husam. I'm never this early and normally sleeping. How? What do you mean? You're in America. It's fucking midday. What do you mean I'm never that early?
She's in Minnesota.
It doesn't. Minnesota is like what? What is this?
What's the time in Minnesota?
What is this? Bro, Minnesota's my time. It's
What is it?
11:45. What is she sleeping? What are you doing, Nafisa? What is this? It's 11:45.
You
Minnesota.
have to do forced labor, move some furniture because someone's coming to paint the house. Anyway, like and subscribe, anyone. I just want to say this quickly before you get me. I go start my watch along. Just want to say, guys, when I marry my woman, my queen, I will never ever make her move furniture in the house ever. You get me? I'll be the one moving the furniture. You get me? Just sit there, be pretty. You get me? And that's it. Khalas. Big up my future wifey. You get me? Why is this Haywan Fonzie not mod here? We have to make Fonzie mod. I'll make him mod now. This piece of shit. I'm gonna make him moderator now. Welcome to the crew, Fonzie. You get me? So just saying, my queen won't ever move the furniture. Just saying, you get me? But yeah, big up. Congratulations, piece of shit, Fonzie, on being moderator. But big up Nafisa. Also, the reason why you have to wake up this early is to watch Terrorism Ball. So yeah. You are correct, Essie. She isn't married. You want to apply? Send me your CV on Snapchat. I'll send it to her. I'll tell you if she accepts or not. You get me? And Nafisa Essie, Arsenal fan, lives in London, Somali as well. Somali Batahai. You get me? So he's Somali. So we are match made in heaven. You get me? On that note, guys, subscribe Footy Judge Mo. Subscribe MHF. We have hit 10.7K. Whoop, whoop. We have
Did you click live on your channel?
Yes.
Click live on your watch along.
Yeah, I know. Here, I'm clicking go live. So yeah, so this stream is gonna take you over to my watch along. Come hang out, and then after that tonight, which time you're going live more today?
11 p.m. UK time.
Who's on your channel?
Wallahi, today I can't remember. يعني it's Luke. I can't remember who is on my channel. I need to actually look.
A panel for you guys later.
I don't know who. Allah.
See you guys over on Don Husam for the watch along, and I'm gonna see you guys back as well on the Judge Mo reaction. I wanted to do Spurs Villarreal, but then I thought to my mind, I'm never doing a Spurs watch along ever again. Nope.
Mo, have some sabr, please. Think about your blood pressure. Interplay
Nafisa and SE, come to my stream and we will talk about this potential relationship.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
My watch alongs is literally very good at matchmaking. Anyway,
because the game is about to start. Thank you, Nafisa. Salam.
See you guys.